Alright, we took a little break, but we're finally back to terrible tech cards from Yu-Gi-Oh! And I got a doozy, it's a floodgate. It's Tour of Doom, it's a continuous trap card, and what it does is during your opponent's standby phase, you get to toss a coin. So if it's heads, your opponent can't normally flip summon until the end of the turn, but if it's tails, you can't normally flip summon until the end of the turn. Alright, so let's get into this. When it comes to this card, it has plays and it has the matchups. Like, there's matchups this card can absolutely decimate. Like, going against Yugioh for the most part, unless you're playing one of the weird games where they're playing like the full setup, they got the pendulum scales and stuff. First off, they have to get all that set up, but Yugioh aren't really too crazy good at searching or anything. But Yugioh usually runs the 3 to 4 main monsters that all just normal summon themselves. So this will completely counter a deck that lives and dies by its normal summon. To a degree, this can deal with Invoke. If they don't start with Magical Meltdown, Invocation, or Alistair, and they have to go for normal summon Alistair, they can't get that effect off. So there's certain things this thing gets straight up counters. Flip summons, crawlers, like, I can't really think of any decks that rely on flip summoning right now. This card would be good, I guess, in Tistina, since they like flipping stuff face down, and maybe Labyrinth, since Labyrinth runs the Ruma Cannon. But here's the problem. Here's the issue with this goddamn card. It's a coin toss. This card can literally nerf your deck. Now, if you have a deck that don't care about those last two, it doesn't matter. Like me, I played Nymeria, and Nymeria doesn't have a normal summon. Like, they literally don't. They pretty much can't normal summon. They only have one monster they could, and you don't want to normal summon it, so unless you're gonna link it off into something when you're desperate. If you have 2 copies, you can link it off into something, but you don't really need that card. In effect, this good not this good. In effect, this average needs more. Like, this card, if it stopped flip summons and special summons instead of normal summons, now we're talking. Because sadly, Yu-Gi-Oh doesn't make sense. Normal summons have become, they're supposed to be way more valuable than special summons, but turning off special summoning hurts 99% of the deck. Turning off normal summons don't affect that many decks. So that's kind of where we're at with this. It's a cool card. I like running it. I've actually had a duel where I won because of it. The guy just couldn't play. But I hadn't got lucky and called the freaking, I got heads like 4 or 5 times in a row, and I was stalling. So yeah, I was playing Outlet. But that's gonna be it for me. Let me know what you guys think of this card. Any other matchups that can be in handy with. But that's it for me. It's True Kingston, and we out.